Welcome to the Jesus Show. Not that one.
I said if we get two extra chargers, we can do it. We can plug it in here, and we don't have to live like poor people. So, Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm going to take that one off. Hey, guys, welcome back to the show. This week, there's a lot to talk about. First and foremost, let's get into, again, like I always say, top of the show stuff. Guys, remember, rate, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Jesus Show NTO, Twitter at Jesus Show NTO, Facebook, The Jesus Show Not That One, TikTok at The Jesus Show Not That One, YouTube, type in The Jesus Show Not That One or The Jesus Show NTO, and you can find me there on YouTube. And then email me your questions, comments, concerns at, well, not at, but yeah, at, right? You say at? Yeah, email me. It's thejesusshownto@gmail.com. All right. First things first. So you guys know we're having a baby. Allie and I. Mostly Allie's having the baby. I'm just sitting around going like this. Oh, I am the father. I think what makes me the father is that I stick around, right? Is that what makes me the father?
Yeah.
Or is it that I
Your
did?
DNA is involved.
Yeah. Right? Okay. I don't know exactly what makes me a dad yet, other than I'm going to have a kid. Well, again, let me clarify. Allie's going to have it, and I'm going to reap the benefits of it. Mm-hmm. Correct? But I don't feel dad-like yet. Mm-hmm. I mean, now I know, like, oh, fuck, I have responsibilities. I have to go out there and make money. But I feel like I do that now. And then there's many times where Allie's like, you work too much and you can't be working that much because I have to work too. And I gotta make money too. Blah.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me work.
She rarely works. She's always calling. It's like, anyways, moving on from that point, real quick, if you guys see, once again, at a different part of the house, we're in the kitchen/living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep looking to my right because, well, my right, when you watch it, would it be your left?
I don't know if it's inverted.
Whatever I'm going this way, Allie's over there. That's why. So whichever way.
Hey guys.
Yeah. No, nobody wants to hear you. I'm at a different part of the house. I wanted to show you the Christmas tree and the stockings. I don't think I ever posted the baby announcement photo to the show Instagram, which I should.
Yeah.
I'm going to. And then you guys can see the little, if you guys see right here, that was supposed to be, or that's Apollo's scarf, which was supposed to be Thanatos' scarf.
Yeah.
Because we were going to put the white scarf on Thanatos, and then the black scarf on Apollo, since he's white, because we just thought it would pop better. And that's not how Allie put him on. I think you just got too excited.
I put him on the right way in Summerlin. You weren't there.
I wasn't talking about Summerlin, I'm talking about here.
Yeah, here, yes, I got excited.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, it still looks cute. I'll post a picture of the announcement photo we used. And then today's Tuesday the 21st. Mm-hmm. Today's Tuesday the 21st, and today we found out what we're having. And if you haven't found out already, we're having a boy. What? That's crazy. That's insane. Here's a little photo that we took with I don't think it's going to focus. That's a little Polaroid.
Yeah.
We went to, I think we shared this on the show, we went to Wolfgang Bakery.
Yep.
Correct? That's how you say it? Wolfgang Bakery here in Henderson. And we asked, not we, Allie went to go ask because I was on a trip and I couldn't. She talked to the baker and she said, hey, is there any way that you can make a treat or a cake or something? Because we wanted to involve the boys, our dogs. And they said yes. So they made us a treat, which I will also post on the show Instagram so you guys can see it. And they made a cake and they dyed it blue, and the boys We let the boys eat it, and as they were eating it, that's how we found out, which I thought was pretty cool. I initially thought that I had found out the gender of the baby by accident. We got home, I put the cake. Well, are we going to call it the cake treat or just the cake? Because when I say the cake, it sounds like a regular cake.
The dog cake.
The dog cake. We got home. Allie put the cake, or somebody put the dog cake on the stove. And then I told Allie went to go poop or something.
Wow.
I think you went to go poop. Or maybe she was farting. I don't remember. There was noises coming out of the bathroom. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, she farts a lot now that she's pregnant. I told her I was going to open the cake treat, the dog cake, right? Is that what we're calling it? The dog cake.
Them smell it.
And let the dogs sniff it. So I did. I opened it. And Allie's yelling, no, no, no. That's what I heard. So I opened it, and I let them smell it. And when I'm looking down on it, at the back of it, it looked like there was a little squirt of pink. And Allie had told me that they were going to cream fill whatever it was they were going to make. And the feeling, well, you never told me that they weren't.
I said they were going to die.
Whatever. So I was under the impression that it was cream filled. So when I saw that little pink squirt of frosting in the back, I initially thought, holy shit, I just found out. Because I'm thinking maybe they squirted it in from there and then some leaked out. I don't know how baking stuff works. You can ask our really good friend Shay. She's a master baker. So I thought, oh shit. So I immediately closed the dog cake. I closed it. And then I went for maybe 10 seconds. I thought, okay, I can tell Allie what I saw, or I can shut the fuck up and be surprised or act surprised when we find out. Because I didn't want to ruin it for her. So I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say anything. Fuck. So as we were going down there, the whole time I was like, shit, we're having a girl. We're having a girl.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah. It's like, we're having a girl. We're having a girl. We're having a girl. We're having a girl. But again, I didn't want to tell anything. I didn't want to say anything to Allie because I didn't want to ruin anything. I just thought, fuck, I ruined it for myself. But then I told Allie after I left the cake there, the dog cake there, I said, hey, why don't we have our friend Lisa, who works here at the apartments, why don't we have her come and cut the cardboard on the side and open it up so the dogs can eat it, but let's have somebody else do it so that we don't see in case there's a crack or whatever. And she goes, okay. Mostly what I wanted to do is I didn't want to see it again because I was so sure that we were having a girl that I just ruined it for myself. I was like, fuck. So Lisa and even Tammy came out.
Yeah.
We went to the pool. We found a little spot. And I think I told Lisa, oh yeah, just make sure. And she didn't see anything. And I thought, okay, am I on drugs? Allie had she had the camera set up in her phone. You went on Instagram Live?
Yeah.
I went on Facebook Live. And we let the boys go and they started eating the dog cake. But it was pretty dense.
Yeah, it was hard for them to...
But I don't even think they tried to bite it. They just started licking it. So he licked the frosting off the first couple licks. Then I saw blue. And in my head I went, wait, what? Because I was so sure that the pink frosting in the back was that it was going to be a girl. And then I hear Allie go, it's a girl, it's a boy, it's a boy. It's blue. And then I was like, oh shit.
You were like, oh shit. If you watched the live, you're like, wait, really? It's so cute.
Because again, I thought it was going to be a girl. And I really don't I've had people ask me, like, what were you hoping for? What are you hoping for? And really, because, I mean, I would definitely say what happened with Luca made me realize, and not just with Luca, you know, my own thing that I went through when I had cancer. It's just I wanted a healthy baby, whether it be a boy or girl. I did not care. But then when, like that, me and Ali shared a moment after when we got back to the apartment.
It like hit us.
Knowing what we were having made it seem even more real. I mean, when I don't know if you noticed down there, but when I saw the blue and I went, "Oh my God, we're having a boy," I started crying. I didn't completely start bawling, but I was like, I mean, I got teary-eyed. I was like, "Oh my God, we're having a boy." Which, I mean, I was just, I mean, I've never said those words. We're having a boy. I've never said the words, we're having a baby. And that was, it's really cool.
It's so cool.
I was telling Allie also that I remember I told some of my other bitches, and I mean, I say bitches as in a joking term. I told some of my other hoes that I would never have a baby. And I think I've shared this with you guys. There was a couple girlfriends that I had in the past that broke up with me because of that. And again, I was fine with it because I mean, I didn't want a fucking kid. I was like, you know, I mean, I wasn't necessarily fine with the breakup, but as time went on, I thought good for them, because obviously I'm not going to give them what they want, and why should somebody else sacrifice what they want just because I don't want it, you know? So now that it's come to the point where now I'm having a kid, we're having a baby boy, just fucking trippy. I'm like, whoa. And I think I've landed on the name. As of right now, I'm not going to tell you guys the name because, no, not yet. But the one I was telling you earlier, I think I might try it out for a little bit. Just keep saying it. But I mean, as the da-da-da-da, I'm like, wow. I was saying it in the shower and I was like, whoa, that sounds pretty dope. Yeah, so we're having a baby boy. Whoa. Yeah, crazy. I think the next episode I'm going to have Allie on here, and then we can go into a little more depth about how she's feeling about it. But you're starting to feel better, right? Tomorrow she'll be 14 weeks?
I'm starting to feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. There was a lot of sickness, a lot of throwing up now and again. So, yeah, she's not doing that as often. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, did you guys see the round of 16 Champions League draw? I didn't watch it because I think it was either really early or later on at night. I don't remember what it was. Whatever it was. I think it was really early. I think it was like 3 a.m. or something. I don't remember. Anyways. I believe the reason why I saw anything was because I came back from a trip. I was supposed to be on a 4-day trip. And when I went to Austin, the start of my trip was San Fran, Houston, Austin. And then I had like a 20-hour layover. Then the next day I was supposed to do Austin, San Fran, Baltimore. Not Baltimore, Baltimore. 24-hour layover there, and then one leg back to San Francisco on the 4th day. Before I checked in for my flight to go to Houston, I saw the East Coast. There was some news on, and I saw the weather, or the map of the U.S. and the East Coast looked like they were getting pelted pretty hard with some storms. And I just thought to myself, I said in my head, I thought, oh man, I wonder if my Baltimore is going to cancel. I thought, nah, I'm not that lucky. So I work San Fran, Houston, Houston, Austin. We get to Austin. I get to my hotel about maybe 11:30 at night. Like, I'm in my room trying to figure out food. I go to bed. I wake up maybe about 2 or 3 in the morning. I think more like 3. And something told me, look at your pairing, which means, is my trip that I'm on. We call it the pairing. And I log in to my work thing, and there's a message, and it says, now you're just going to work from Austin to San Francisco, and you're done. I went, what? So my 4-day turns into a 2-day. I got back to San Francisco at 10 p.m. because we were delayed. We were delayed about an hour. And the shitty thing for me is the last flight left San Francisco at 9 p.m. So I got there an hour late. I called work and I asked them, hey, what do you want to do with me now? Because I'm supposed to be working for 4 days, mind you. And they give us these things called RX days, which means they can give us something else to make up for the lost flying. As a line holder, we have a schedule and we're pay protected. So I'm getting paid for the full 4-day trip that I was supposed to be on. But they could have given me anything else. They could have given me, an LA turn out of San Francisco or something. But when I called, the scheduler goes, we don't have anything for you. You're just released. So that just means, cool, I get to go home 2 days early, and I'm still getting paid for it. It's awesome. The only shitty thing is, once again, like I said, I missed the last flight by an hour. So now I'm at the airport from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I was waiting for the Southwest flight. So I was up the whole time. And in that's when I saw the round of 16 draw. And they put out the matchups. This team's playing this team and this team and this team. And then I want to say, let's say that was like 3 a.m. And then as I was about to board the Southwest flight around 5:30 in the morning, I see, no, the Champions League draw is being redone because they made a mistake. And I thought, out of all my years that I've been watching the Champions League, I've never heard of a redo draw. I thought that was weird. But apparently they didn't put Manchester United in the Atletico Madrid. You heard that?
I think it's that baby owl.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe. We saw a baby owl earlier. It was really cute. Anyways, apparently they didn't put Atletico Madrid and Manchester United in the same pot. So they redid the draw, and then that's who were playing together. Atletico Madrid and Manchester United. So they got matched up. Because originally it was supposed to be, not originally. Oh yeah, originally it was going to be Manchester United versus PSG. Ronaldo versus Messi. But that, they redid it. And I just thought it was odd that an organization that big, who does this every year, fucked up that bad. Thought it was odd. I've read some stuff where people are saying, that's how it's corrupt, because what they were trying to do is put Messi and Ronaldo together so that they can have a great round of 16 matchup and make more money and blah, 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 and they got caught. But I don't know how true any of that is. To say that that's exactly what happened, I would be lying to you, because I don't know what happens in these draws. I don't know how they fucking work. And I don't have any inside information to tell you otherwise. But I just thought it was odd that they had to redraw something so big and so important. I just thought it was just one of those things where I thought, fuck, I've never heard or seen that in my life. Oh, other big soccer news. Sebastian Lletget, which I call him Let's Get, the Revolution, the New England Revolution, got acquired, Let's Get, Sebastian Lletget, from the Galaxy. Holy shit. I thought that's really cool because now Ema's there, AJ's there, Sebastian Lletget, Let's Get, is there, and Bruce is there. So it's a little LA Galaxy reunion. And I hope that in 2022 they win the Cup. I really do. It looked very promising for this past season, and it didn't happen. They got bounced in the first round. They lost to the MLS Cup winner, NYFC, which didn't, at least for me, didn't necessarily make it any better because they lost. And I was just like, But, man, what if you didn't see MLS Cup this past year? Fuck. It was a good fucking game. You had, NYFC was taking it to Portland, and Portland looked kind of lackadaisical for the most part. And, New York scores, and for sure, I thought, shit, this is going to end 1-0. NYFC's going to win it. And then at the death, I think his name's Mora, the Portland guy, the forward. He scored 1-1. And then they went to PKs, and, NYFC won. But aside from that, like I said, I'm happy that Sebastian is going to the Revs. Hopefully, I know he's not the same player as Buchanan, Tajon Buchanan. But he's a very skilled player. And hopefully he could help out in the midfield, maybe press forward. I don't know, what Bruce Arena's plans are for Sebastian, but I just hope that Sebastian's able to come in and, hit the ground running and just start helping the team right away. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, shit. So I thought that was really cool. Question, do you guys ever feel your bones when you're just like laying around or sitting around? Do you ever do that? Do you ever do that? Feel your bones?
I don't know what you mean.
Just feel your bones. Like there's a bone here and you just feel it.
Okay.
I feel my shin bones a lot. Don't know why. I just do. I feel them and then I think, man, these things feel kind of fragile. Like when I feel my, which is I guess mostly my muscle in my thigh, but I think to myself, there's a big bone underneath there. Like that's a solid bone.
Yeah, you do touch that one a lot.
Right? Mm-hmm. But when I touch the bottom of my legs, my shin, my feet, I'll feel my fingers, my arms, like my wrists and stuff, and I think, fuck, they seem fragile. Fragile. And I'm not Italian, which is kind of crazy, But I'll even touch my cheekbones. Like, man, like if this breaks, how would it break? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that. I've never broken a bone, thank God so far, and I hope I never fucking do. But I just think, like, wow.
You've never broken a bone?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm terrified. Like, terrified of it. What else do I touch? Oh, I touch my ear a lot. Not a lot, but like I'll touch it, and I think, this is not bone. This is cartilage.
Okay.
Like it's, what is it? Malleable? No, I guess it's not malleable. If it was malleable, then I can change the shape of it.
Yeah.
It's not malleable. But it's just, like it's squishy. I think that's so weird that it's hard enough that it keeps the shape always and forever. But it's soft enough that I can fuck around with it like this.
It's soft enough that a wrestler gets cauliflower ear.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
Okay. Yeah, but I touch my bones. What other? I touch my butt cheeks, but then I'm like, there's no bone underneath there other than like my hip, and like that's just more like fat and stuff. I don't know. That's what I do. Do you guys do that? Probably not. I'm gonna take a quick break because this camera is probably gonna shut the fuck off. All right, chiripolla. I don't know what that word means, but I have it in my head.
Say it.
Chiripolla.
Chili.
Chiripolla. I think it's a Spanish word. I don't know. For all my Spanish people out there,
Pollo.
if you guys know what chiripolla is,
Chitty chitty bang bang is all I can think of.
watch. Frankie, Joan, and Pat are gonna be like, and Danny are gonna be like, you dumb motherfucker. That doesn't mean anything. You are the producer. Me and Allie got our transfers to Chicago. As of January, Allie's gonna be Chicago-based. Sucks for her, because she's gonna have to commute 2 months before we move to Indiana. I got my transfer for February, which means I only have to commute to Chicago 1 month before we move. So yeah, sucks for her. I got it. Can I be honest with you about something? I was nervous. So Allie left her transfer in when I told her we should have taken it out because I didn't want it for January. I thought that was a little too early. But then when I put it in for myself, I thought, holy shit, am I not going to get it? I thought maybe I would have gotten it like a month or two after we got there.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a little nervous. I was like, fuck. And then, what was it, maybe a week ago now? I got it and I went, whoa. So for February, me and Allie will both be there. Allie's going before me. But that's something else in this whole baby thing that is moving forward. Like I feel like I'm becoming more adult. Like the baby boy. And then like, oh yeah, we're gonna move to Indiana. Like, oh, now I'm transferring back to Chicago. We were there our second year. And then I got cancer. Because there's things in the air in Chicago, right? That gave me cancer. Is that how it goes? I think that's how it went. But yeah, now I'm going back to where the cancer hit me. And Allie's happy about it because she's like, oh, those were such good memories when you were sickly and lost all your hair.
It was in my pros and cons list.
I was like, oh, that was a nightmare. She was like, it wasn't that bad, right? Huh, baby?
It says on here.
Wait, what does it say about chiripolla?
So I didn't know like how you would spell it.
Yes.
So I just like
Uh-huh.
kept trying.
What'd you find?
It says
She Googled, what does chiripolla mean?
yeah. Could be translated as idiot, stupid, dickhead, douchebag.
Say that again a little closer to the mic. Come here.
Could be translated.
Come here. Okay, could be translated.
Could be translated as idiot, stupid, dickhead, douchebag, newbie, rookie, or asshole.
Wow,
And then
chiripolla?
it says Spanish insult that literally refers to a man without a penis.
Wow.
Metaphorically means somebody who is less of a man, who doesn't act like a man, and who cannot be considered a man.
Holy what country uses that?
Antonio es un chiripolla.
I don't even know where I heard that word. Who uses that word? Chiripolla.
Spain, not used in Mexico or Latin America.
Not used?
It's used from Spain.
Where the hell the
Word.
fuck did I get that?
Very characteristic from Spain.
Wow. I heard some Spaniards
So
say then.
Spanish is for asshole. This is the first thing it says.
Okay, well. So there we go, chiripolla.
But it also spells it with a G.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Spell it with an X. I don't give a shit.
Then there's like a fat guy with a meme with a CH.
Okay. Yeah, crazy. Don't know where I got that from, but there you go.
Watch Jonah and Frankie, and they're gonna be like, "That's not it."
I have no clue. Just the other day, I just got back from a 4-day trip. And the first day of my trip was to Honolulu. And holy shit, was I excited. It was so nice to be back on the island. Landing, I was looking out the window, I was like, fuck man, I miss this place. I haven't been, I want to say since 2018.
Really?
I think it was the last time I went. Maybe early 2019. I don't think so. I think the last time was somewhere in 2018. Maybe towards the end of 2019. But it was, oh man, it was amazing. I got there. Before I left on the trip, I hit the gym to make sure that I didn't have to do that when I got there. I got there, and everybody that the locals that work there, I was passing them, and they were like, "Aloha," or someone would tell me, "How's it, brah?" And I don't know what it is about the island. I mean, I tell Allie this. I don't know what it is about being on the islands, but when I get there, like my inner islander comes out. People start telling me, "How's it?" And "How's it, brah?" And I'll put a little stank on it, like, "How's it, brah?"
It feels good. Like I feel at home when I'm there.
And with the driver, I said, what did I think I said something like, or I said, "How's it, brah? You good, yeah?" Because I've realized, or I've noticed at least, that the Hawaiian people, they'll ask you a question, and then at the end they say, "Yeah?" So they'll say like, "How you doing, yeah?" Or "How you doing, good, yeah?" That's how they'll say it. And for some reason, like
I always start talking like that.
I start doing that. It feels so comfortable. And a lot of people from the island think I'm from the island, but I'm not. They'll tell me, "Oh, you grew up here, yeah?" I'm like, "No, I didn't. I'm from Montclair." I say LA because most people don't know where Montclair is. I'll tell flight attendants because flight attendants know, because we have a Ontario airport that we fly into. But yeah, just, oh man, we got there. I got to my room. I changed. Like I put out all my stuff for the next day. The only thing I didn't do was iron my shirt. I changed into some shorts. I went downstairs. I happened to run into some of my crew members. Because when I left, I didn't even think about, like I heard some of the crew like, "Oh, we're going to do this and that." And I had a clear plan. I wanted to go to the Maui Brewing Company to see if they had the avocado toast, which I didn't make it there. But the other thing is I wanted to get a beer or two and go sit on the beach, barefoot, put my feet in the sand, and just chill, which I did. And then I stepped into the water, and I was like, oh man, it just felt so good being back on the island. And every time I leave the island, fuck, I hate it. I'm like, why can't I cancel? Why can't I, like, something happened to the plane? And they're like, "Oh, you gotta stay again." Oh man, it was amazing. So much fun. And then I ended up going to, where did I go that was cold? Where did I go that was cold? No. Oh, I went to Portland. Oh, that's something I want to tell you guys. So I went from Honolulu. I flew to Denver, which is I think it was like a 6.5 hour flight. And then I went from Denver to Portland. I didn't tell Allie this story. Shut your fucking mouth. Thanatos was whining. So we get to Portland. We're delayed by an hour. We get to Portland, and I call the hotel that we're supposed to stay at, and they tell us, I think it was just after midnight, and they say, "Hey, you're going to have to take a cab. Our shuttle's not running anymore, and Uber and Lyft aren't running either." It was snowing like huge flakes. Cold as shit out. I was like, okay. And they said, "You can only take this one company. That's the only one that you can take, and then we pay for it because we have a contract with them." Okay. So this guy shows up with a van that the four of us could have gone in, and he goes, "No, you guys have too many bags." And I go, and I tell the guy, I go, "Okay, well, what if we hold our small bags?" He goes, "No, you guys have too many. I can't take you guys." And I go, "What are you talking about?" And he says, No. And I go, "Okay, well, why don't you just take them two?" So we're trying to send the two new hire girls. And he goes, No. And I said, "Yeah, no, stop." So I grab the two girls, the two new hire girls. I grab their luggages, and I go to put it in the back of his van, and he's, now he's like, no. And I was like, stop, dude. And I said, they're going to Crown Royal. Or Crown Royal? No, that's not where we stayed. Where did we stay? I don't know where we stayed. Anyways, wherever we stayed. I told him, that's where we're going. So then at that point, he's like, oh, I guess whatever. So they close the thing, and they go off. And what I told the other girl that I was with, I said, watch, I bet you the only reason why they do that shit is so that they can get more money driving 2 different cars instead of driving everybody at once. Whatever. That's my assumption. I have no fact or any facts behind coming to that conclusion. That's just my opinion. So now me and the other girl are waiting for, I don't know, maybe almost 10 minutes. And we're like, what the fuck, bro? Finally, another cab comes. We jump in, which we jumped in, and these 2 passengers apparently got pissed. They're like, that was our cab. I didn't even hear it until my crew member said, oh, I think they're pissed. And I said, what the fuck are you pissed for? And then they didn't say shit. Because, I mean, I was super testy at that point. The cab driver shows up. We tell him where we're going. And he comes out of the van. And he goes, where are you going? So we tell him. And then he goes back into the car, closes the door. And I went, cool, we got our bags. Don't worry about it. I put both of our bags. I put our bags into the van. I close it. We get inside. We go. The guy takes us there. We get to the hotel. He opens the door because it's the automatic open on the side of the vans. So he pushes the button for the back to open. Then he gets up and he walks away. And I go, cool. Now, you don't have to take my bags. You don't have to put them on or take them off. Okay? Most van, taxis, whatever, they do it. Sometimes I've even been yelled at to don't do it, that's my job. And I tell them, yeah, but you don't have to do it because my bag sometimes is heavy. So the guy just walks away. And I thought, cool. We take our bags off, right? As we're going inside, he goes, no tip. And I go, I look at him and I said, no. That's all I said. I said, no. And he goes, wow, I've been doing this for 35 years and I've never had nobody tip me. And I said, listen here, my man. I said, when you ask for a tip, that's fucked up. I said, that's not how you do shit. I said, besides, I put my bags in the car and I took them out. And he goes, well, you didn't give me a chance to take them off. I said, yes, I did. You walked away both times. I said, and you want me to give you a tip for that? No. I said, I said, for the past 30 years, you've been asking people for tips? Now, by this time, my crew, they're like, no, it's cool. I said, no, fuck this guy. Granted, I shouldn't have been saying any of that because I was in uniform, but luckily for me, nobody else was around other than the cab driver and the hotel staff, the 2 guys that were in front. I said, no, fuck this guy. And I said, my man, a tip is given to you when you do something good. When I think the service you've provided me is worthy of a tip. A tip isn't required. I said, and for you to ask for one shows I think I said something like, it shows, I don't exactly know what I told him. I could have said like, it shows like you don't know how to do your job properly. I didn't curse at him at that point, but I think I said something like, it just shows that you don't know how to do your job properly. But I did say, I go, and I'm younger than you, and I go, I think I have a better work ethic than you, my man. I said, you better check yourself. So then he's over there jabbering with a front desk guy, and then I'm right next to him, and I mean, I'm not going to let it go. Because he's like, brr, 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 brr. And I said, can you believe this guy asking for a tip? I go, who does that? I go, stupid. And I just kept going until he stopped. Because in my head, I don't know, it could have been the long flight, could have been the delay. I mean, it's not like anything really bad happened. I think I fucking hate it when people ask me. I've had few people ask me for tips. That fucking irritates me. Don't ask me for a tip. Do something that makes me want to give you a tip. yeah, that just irked me so much. And then the girl that I was in the cab with when we got there, she goes, I was initially gonna give him a tip. She's like, then when he asked for it and you told him no, then I was like, I'm not gonna give him a tip. And I told her, I said, if you would have given him a tip, I would have yanked it out of his hand. And she's like, no, you wouldn't have. And I said, if you talk to Allie, I go, one time we were, I think in Orlando. I don't know where we were. I think it was somewhere in Florida. And I started kind of arguing. Yeah, get on your phone.
Sorry.
I started arguing with a van driver. He almost got in 2 accidents on the way to the airport when he's taking us. Do you remember that? Anyways, he almost gets in 2 accidents. And by the second time, I started telling him, hey, pull over and drop me off. I said, I want to get out of it. I said, you're a fucking terrible driver. I've been driving and I said, I don't care how long you've been driving. You fucking suck, man. He starts telling me, I'm going to call your, I said, call my supervisor. See if I care. We get to the airport and we're getting out, and Allie and another crew member go to give him a tip, and I literally took the dollars out of their hands, and I looked at the guy and I said, you don't deserve shit. And I said, keep your fucking dollars. He got so mad.
I don't remember this.
That was the only time that I've ever taken money out of somebody's hand and be like, fuck no. Yeah. I'm trying to remember where that was. It could have been the short Orlando. No, it wasn't short. Could have been West Palm. I don't think it was Orlando. I don't know. It was somewhere in Florida.
West Palm with you.
It was in the middle of the day. It was like afternoon. We were on the freeway.
Wow. That memory of yours.
Anyways. Yeah. Let's see what else. If there's anything else. I think there is a couple things. Oh, yeah. Something I do want to say. You guys know how to wear a mask, right? Right? It goes over your nose and your mouth. It's very simple. You just heard what I said, right? The mask that we've been wearing for almost 2 years now goes over your nose and your mouth. It doesn't go over just your mouth. Doesn't go over your nose and half of your mouth. It doesn't go on your chin as a decoration. No. When you're on the plane, even fucking in the airport, anywhere that you go that says you need a mask, it goes over your nose and your mouth. Very simple. Very simple. You want to know why I know it's simple? I just had a plane going from Denver to Redmond, Oregon, right? I had 12 little kids under 2. The reason why I know that number is because I counted and I said, we're going to need 12 life vests if we go over water, which we didn't. Just wanted to make sure because I asked the captain, hey, I really didn't know where Redmond was. And I said, hey, just quick question. Are we going to? And he said, no, we're not going over water. Cool. 12. 12 kids under 2. No, 12 kids under 4. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
12 kids under 4 that needed to wear a mask. And they all wore the mask properly.
Of course they did.
Properly. There was a little girl. She was so cute. Her dad gave her some cracker. She's eating some cracker. And she had her mask dangling from her left ear because she was aircraft left. Aircraft left. So as I'm looking to the back, she's on my right. And she had it hanging from her left ear. She's eating. She's just going to town. She finishes, and I'm giving people drinks, and she grabs her little mask, and she puts it. And her dad goes, oh, no, you're not done eating. And she tells her dad, you have to put your mask on when you're not eating, Dad. And I looked at her, I said, you're right. And I think I also said, like, man, She's a little kid and she knows some of these adults. It's baffling. It's baffling, but it's not surprising. Back in the day when everybody said, man, there's a lot of stupid people out there. There's a lot of stupid people out there. I feel that I feel like this mask is kind of an IQ test. And a lot of people out there are fucking failing it. And it's sad. Very sad. I've had people on the plane recently tell me that they can't breathe. And I've had to tell them, just so you know, you're sitting down, you're not exerting any kind of energy. Any kind. None. And when I'm at the gym, I'll squat 225, maybe 230 for 5 reps, and I go all the way down, and all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, right? I'm exerting a lot of energy. I'm breathing real hard. And, I'm trying to control my breathing and stuff. And I never take the mask off other than to take some water and then... And I've never felt like I'm gasping for air. Yep. I don't know. Maybe because... And let's play that game where these people can't breathe properly with a mask. You have bigger problems than the mask. If you can't breathe with a piece of cloth over your mouth, you got fucking problems. Like, it sounds like you're ready to die. To me, it sounds like you're ready to die. Like, go do some fucking cardio or something. Because this is not hard. If this is hard for you, man. You know how people say, like, especially here in Nevada, Battleborn, right? Motherfuckers, you're not Battleborn. You're baby shit soft. That's what you are. You're like, when I see the dog's shit in its water, that's how hard I think you are. Because, like, grown-ass men will complain over a fucking mask. Listen, does it suck to wear it? Yes. Do I want to wear it? Fuck no. Does it hurt my ears when I'm wearing it for 12 plus hours? Yes. But do I have to do it because the job that I've chosen to do tells me, hey, you have to do it? Yeah. If I didn't want to do it, I'd go find another job. But I love my job enough that I'm like, fuck, I don't care. And also, it's not that big of an inconvenience. This is what I think about. First off, I think about there's our medical professionals, nurses, doctors, all these people that work in hospitals that have to wear this shit for hours on end. Hours on end. I only have to do it for a couple flights. Then I think about people who are sick with something because they didn't wear the mask. I go, fuck, if that's going to help me prevent something, obviously I'm vaccinated too, so that helps me. But then I also think there's people that are dead that aren't breathing. But I'm alive, and I just have to put this little fucking thing for me to go on a flight, or for me to go have fun over here, or for me to go have fun over there. That's fine. And for people to get so upset, like, it's pissing people off enough that the girl that I was just in the cab with in Portland, she said a lady almost hit her because she told her husband, which she said the husband was very nice. He had it down and she just goes, hey, can you just remember to put your mask on? And he says, oh, I'm sorry. His wife got up, cocked her fist back, and the only reason why she didn't get hit in the face, which she said I would have gotten hit in the face because I started turning. Like, she would have hit me in the side of the face. She was, the only reason why I didn't get hit is because a passenger stood up just in time to block to stop the lady. Over a mat. I mean, when people say this country's going to shit, it really is. Because dumb fucking people like that are getting upset over stupid shit that's an inconvenience. Inconvenience. It's not hurting you, it's protecting you. It's an inconvenience. And they're equating it to oppression, which is fucking stupid. So yeah, this country, I feel, is on a decline because of dumb fucking people like that. And it's sad. And on that note, guys, thank you again for watching, listening, coming back every week to the show. I really appreciate it. Remember, rate, like, subscribe, tell everybody you know, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your cousins. Who else should they tell? Tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your neighbor. Wow. Tell your mailman, tell your water delivery guy, tell your lease agents, tell your county clerk's office.
Oh my goodness.
Tell them all. And guys, have a very, very safe and Merry Christmas. I'll see you next week.